Before grabbing the beams, it might pay to cover the sawhorse to protect from marking any materials. Remove plastic where bracketry is to be installed. Ensure the double thickness of the beam is on the top. Remove any further protective plastic, leaving as much on as possible to protect the product. To prevent moisture from entering the beams, any beams with exposed ends require end caps to be fitted. Now place the beam-to-beam bracket and beam fillers on the inside of the beam. Align the curved edge of the bracket with the top of the beam. Then fasten with 12 by 20 hex head screws. To butt join beams together, an inline connector is used. Measure to the middle of the connector. Slide the connector inside the beam. In some instances, Stratco may reinforce beams for additional spans. This is done via an internal galvanised C-section. In most instances, this is not required. Depending on what connector you've been supplied, mark out 2 holes on the beam and fix using 2 12 by 20 hex head screws on either side. Then slide the other beam onto the exposed connector and measure out 2 holes. Then secure with the hex head screws. Now grab your post bracket and fix it to your beam. Turn it over if required and attach it using 2 countersunk screws. Flip again and do the same underneath. If you require adjustable construction props, place them into position for propping up the beams. Then, walk your beam over. Rest them on the props and adjust the props so that they are level with the brackets. Place the side beam into position. Sliding up the beam into the suspension bracket, fix with 12 by 20 mm Tex screws to either side, and then fix beams together with 2 12 by 20 Tex screws either side. Connect all corners of the beams using the same process. Ensure the roof sheet is falling towards the gutter away from the house. The minimum fall is 1 degree, which is 1 in 60 or 17 millimeters per metre. The front beam also needs to fall towards the downpipe location. The minimum fall is 1 in 500 or 2 millimeters per metre.